Greetings, nerds and virgins. Oh, did I just trigger you? Well, it's because you are one. Stop living like a loser that you are. Get off your mom's basement and live like a true champion, like our king, Colby Chaos Covington, and like me. Remember, this is not Ultimate Feelings Championship. This is Ultimate Fighting Championship. So if you are a loser that you are, stop living like a loser and live like a champion, like Colby Chaos Covington. Remember that. Not an Ultimate Feelings Championship, Ultimate Fighting Championship. So anyway, Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stephens at UFC Fight Night 159. Very good fight, but except for this fight, all the other fights, fuck you. Carla Esparza versus Alexa Grasso. Nothing against these women, but this is Ultimate Fighting Championship. This is not Ultimate Prelims Championship. So other fights are like, what the fuck happened to this fight? Other fight that I only care for is Paul Craig versus because I like Paul Craig, and the rest just bunch of who the fuck are they? Who the fuck is that, guys? So anyway, Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stephens, very very good fight. So I'll start by talking about Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens, extreme power. He hits fucking hard. The real hardest puncher in the 145 pound division. I mean, Conor McGregor would say different, but I don't know. I don't know who hits harder between Jeremy Stephens and Conor McGregor. Like, maybe pure power wise, maybe Jeremy Stephens hits harder. Because like Conor McGregor is extremely precise and he has great counterpunches, and those are very dangerous. But Jeremy Stephens is kind of reckless. He hits fucking hard, but he's kind of reckless. Maybe that's why he has less KO wins. Maybe he has more KO wins in his career, but like less frequent. But anyway, extreme power. He punches hard, kicks hard. Look at what he did to Gilbert Melendez. It just obliterated his legs. Okay, he kicks hard, he punches hard, one shot, one kill. So he's all power, but he is a bit reckless. When he knocked out Rafi Dos Nachos, he was very very reckless. He would just look for one big bomb, like just haymaker, just one big uppercut to knock out Rafi Dos Nachos. It did work against Rafi Dos Nachos and some other guys, but nowadays fighters are a lot better technique wise, so that kind of striking will not work against high level fighters in UFC, especially the ones in top 15. But he has very very good cardio. Like he said in his Joe Rogan podcast, like he has very good cardio. I think he does have very good cardio. I think he can go 5 rounds with no problem. And this time they're fighting in Mexico City, so the high elevation could fuck him up. Like it could fuck up everybody, like the way it fucked up Sea Level Kane. And Sea Level Kane, he should have been the one. He should have been like Cardio Kane, but at I think they fought in Mexico or maybe Mexico City. I don't know. I'm not good with geography. Okay, so anyway, Cain Velasquez gassed out because he wasn't acclimated to the elevation. But Jeremy Stephens, according to according to the interview that he did with Ariel Helwani, the best analyst of UFC. So he did an interview and he said he went there like 5 weeks ago to train to prepare for the elevation. So I think he will have no problem with the elevation. So I think he can go 5 rounds, no problem. And he's not the most technical striker, but he kicks hard, he punches hard. So I would say Jeremy Stephens, when he fought Duo Choi, just technique wise, I think Duo Choi might be a better fighter, might be a better striker, a bit more composed. But his experience, his power was too much for Duo Choi, and he sent it back to prelims. So I mean, we haven't seen Duo Choi again after he knocked out Duo Choi and just fucking obliterated him, destroyed him, and he's very dangerous. Uh, Josh Emmett, some Josh. I think it's Josh Emmett. He knocked him out cold, knocked him out cold, and then he's not the most technical, but he's a lot more composed these days. He keep like I said, punches hard, kicks hard, and he can take a punch. He's not like iron chin, so he can bank on his chin, but he can definitely take a punch. Like Duho Choi, when he was coming up in the rankings, many people got folded from his punches. But when he fought guys like Jeremy Stevens or Cub Swanson, he couldn't knock them out because his punches were not working against the high level elite fighters. Because the top 15 ones, they're there because they could take punishment from their early career. So anyway, Jeremy Stevens, unless he gets countered with a big shot that he doesn't see, or a beautiful left hook to the body from Jose Aldo, I think he'll be fine. So speaking of body would be his weakness, because when he fought Cub Swanson, he got kicked by a body kick, and then he flinched. And then when he fought Jose Aldo, beautiful left hook to the body, and he crumbled. I think it was a little bit early stoppage, but it is what it is. But I think if there was any weakness to Jeremy Stevens, it would be his body shot, body. And he kind of chases opponents, which is not the best idea because he's not the longest fighter. Like if you have a reach of Francis Ngannou, you can just chase him and just bomb them with overhand right, overhand left. But he's not the longest one, so he's not the most accurate one. So he kind of chases his opponents, which is not good. So I would say he's not the most technical fighter. He has a lot of power, but not the most technical. So about Yair Rodriguez, extreme dexterity with his kicks. His dexterity with his kicks. I think he's the best, maybe the best kicker in the UFC. I think he's better than definitely better than Anthony Pettis, the bum. He used to be a great fighter, but now he's just a bum, like bum. He's bum. He keeps losing, but UFC keeps giving him good fights, like high level fights. Like what the fuck is wrong with UFC? Anyway, I think he has the best kicks. Like when you do some spinning shit, like spinning shit for 5 rounds, you should get tired, but you don't. But Yair Rodriguez can do that for 5 rounds, which is crazy. Like his cardio is crazy, his dexterity, his power in his kicks, and just his cardio. It's just amazing. He kicks hard. I mean, he's very flashy, but he's very controlled. Like there was a fighter that fought the Canadian a couple days ago, Pereira, Brazil. I think he's Brazilian. I mean, he was fun to watch. Very flashy, like doing backflips in the octagon, but it wasn't controlled. There was like a circus. But when Yair Rodriguez do some spinning shit, he is controlled. He has some purposes, unlike Pereira. So, yeah, and extremely good cardio, as I said. He can do spinning shit for 5 rounds, which is amazing. Like people who have knockout power, people who are very explosive, they tend to have not so good cardio. But Yair Rodriguez has very good cardio, which is very, very unusual. Like the way when he fought Caceres, he could do that for 5 rounds, spinning shit for 5 rounds, which is amazing. And he has very good chin, which we could see from Korean Zombie fight. Korean Zombie hit him with some good shots, and he was never like hurt bad. There was one time he got staggered, and then he backed up to the cage, but he wasn't hurt badly. So he has very good chin. and he is very good at evading shots. Like Korean Zombie, he looks reckless, but he's very technical. I thought he was too. When I was watching Korean Zombie versus Rodriguez live, I thought Korean Zombie was just reckless. But I saw it again last night, and I realized that Korean Zombie is very good. He's very good. He's very technical, very aggressive, but technical, which is amazing. And Korean Zombie hit him with some good shots. Korean Zombie hits pretty hard, and he took all the shots from. He took the best shots from Korean Zombie and survived, which tells me that he has very good chin, good chin. And he has only like one KO loss or TKO loss in his career before he got into the UFC. So anyway, my point is he has a very good chin. And you can't go crazy on him because he will KO you. Like the way he KO'd the Korean Zombie. I think the Korean Zombie versus Yair Rodriguez was a very close fight. But the significant strikes and just forward pressure wise, I would give it to Korean Zombie the first, I would say like 3-2. Like I would give like 3 rounds to Korean Zombie. But the result is he got knocked the fuck out in the final seconds. And then he was going for the kill, and he got clipped by a beautiful upward elbow, and which was beautiful. And so I'm saying that, like, if Jeremy Stephens goes reckless against Yair Rodriguez, he could get clipped by one of those elbows or counter shots, which he doesn't see coming, and it could KO him. And he has great submission skills, like you see in his the Ultimate Fighter show, and he has some other submission wins as well. So anyway, so that's about it for Yair. So who do I think is gonna win the fight? This is hard, because on paper Yair Rodriguez should win this fight. He's a lot more technical. He has very good cardio, kicks hard, very technical, flashy but controlled. So on paper he should win this fight. But the thing is, this fight is 5 rounds, okay? This fight is 5 rounds. If it was 3-round fight, if this was a 3-round fight, I would give it to Yair Rodriguez all day. But the fact that this is a 5-round fight, I think Jeremy Stephens, in the 3rd or 4th or maybe 5th, I think he catches him with a big shot. Because Yair Rodriguez, when you see him fighting Korean Zombie, when he backs up hands down. Okay, that's not good idea to do against Jeremy Stephens. Okay, Jeremy Stephens is a maniac. He hits fucking hard. He goes for one shot, one kill kind of KOs, and when it gets to 3rd round or 4th round, like I said, Yair Rodriguez has very good cardio, and Jeremy Stephens has very good cardio as well. But Yair Rodriguez, he does get tired a little bit in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, so his focus will be diminished. And if he goes backward, when Jeremy's pressuring him, and if he goes backward with his hands down, he could get clipped by Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens hits fucking hard. He kicks fucking hard. He could get clipped with like a head kick as well, like the way Frankie Edgar got knocked down with a head kick by Jeremy Stephens. So if this was 3 rounds, I would give it to Yair Rodriguez all day, 100%. But since this is a 5-round, I think this is pretty good for Jeremy Stephens because he has 10 more minutes to find the chin. I think Jeremy Stephens finds the chin and knocks him out or TKOs him. I really do. Okay. Yair Rodriguez should win this fight, but I think those 10 extra minutes will give Jeremy Stephens very good opportunity to find the chin of Yair Rodriguez and catch him, and maybe TKO him or KO him. I really do. I just see it. I see it. Okay, I fucking see it. Okay. So I like Yair Rodriguez. I think if when Conor was in 145 division, I thought Yair Rodriguez was one to defeat him because he has very good cardio and he kicks very hard, dexterity with his kicks is just phenomenal. So I think Yair Rodriguez is a better fighter than Jeremy Stevens, but the fact that he backs up with his hands down, and the fact that this is a 5 round fight, I think Jeremy Stevens catches him in the third or fourth or fifth. I think he does. So that's about it for this prediction, nerds and virgins. If you're hurt by my words, don't blame it on me. This is not Ultimate Feelings Championship. This is Ultimate Fighting Championship. So get off the couch, stop eating Cheetos, get off your mom's couch, and live like a true champion, like our king, Colby Chaos Covington.